Hello dear students, today we'll be doing again chromatography but using the method of cloth instead of filter paper and then preparing a handicraft out of it. The materials required for this experiment are some straws which are colorful. As you can see, I've got 4 different colors here: pink, green, yellow and orange. All are fluorescent. Non-toxic white glue. A super glue, because we have a plastic straw which needs to be stuck using a super glue. Surgical spirit or alcohol spirit. Pen. A plate to pour in our alcohol. Scissors. Felt pen or sketch pen of different colors. Some tissues to wipe out any mess created. Some pins, which are normal pins which are headed like a ball in here, and white cotton cloth. The white cotton cloth was prepared and then done the size of circle and cut out into pieces. You can see here as these. They were cut into circles. They are not exact circle but gives a very nice shape of that. Each circle then I take one by one, and then I use my felt pens, most probably maybe 2 or 3 maximum colors on per cloth. You can draw any shape, but make sure that the shapes are quite like similar. Just gives lines and dots, which are just here, as you can see how we have done and my students have done. So you can just draw any shape which looks quite beautiful here and gives a colorful effect. Just because the color effect comes in that, and then we can also show the design at the same time. At the end, the design is not important, but the color effects are very important. So here is just quite a basic design which has been done right now for you, and see, it looks similar to these. Once this is done, you just need to take one piece, fold it into half, but make sure that the design part is inside like this, and then after folding it into half, you give it another half. Repeat. You have a circle, fold it into half, then from the middle again into half, and one more half, which turns like that. Then you take your pin on just the top area, push through it, make sure that your fingers are away from it so that you don't poke yourself. And this be something like this. You can see. Keep it aside. Now what you need to do is take your plate and pour in some surgical alcohol, no matter what concentration you are using. And then you can take the cloth and dip it into it from the bottom and just leave it on the side like that. The water, the ethanol itself will start pulling itself upwards, and the chromatography effects can be seen with time. Same methods can be used for all. Again, fold it and then one pin into it inside. This one I have just done it from the outside because I haven't tried it before. Let's try it now, whether the effect is the same or not. Since I don't want the paint to be lost, that is why I had done it from inside. We need 4 for the first part. Dip. keeping it for about 2 to 3 minutes till it all gets absorbed and the effects can be seen. We will use it for the next part of the experiment. As you can see, the ethanol has been pulling up in the cloth and the chromatographic effect can be seen into it. But I'll just leave it for the next few seconds more till I show you what you have to do with your straw. Your straw is something like this, which has this spring-like structure here for folding. We need to cut that off. So using the help of my scissor, I will cut it off, and then you can use this for any other type of experiment which I'll show you in my later videos. You're left with just the colorful, beautiful sticks. What will you do with these sticks? Once you have done, you can see the chromatographic effect. I will pull it out from the pin, try to dip out as much as possible the ethanol, and then use my clean tissues to just damp it so that the ethanol is off and we are easily able to dry it. Then we are going to open it. You can see the ethanolic effects have come into it and the chromatographic effects are there. Let's do it with the second, the third and the fourth one. I have damped it, and then finally we have the effect of chromatography onto the cloth like this, as we can see. Now the next step to prepare our craft out of the chromatographic paper. I will just line them on the table like that, facing the colorful area up, because it is back and front both the sides now. Not like before on the dried piece where the color is so faded at the back while it's colorful in the front. Here it is both the sides. I'll be taking my white glue, put a bit in the middle like a small drop, and lining them one over the other. Stick, second, and the third. As you can see, I am just going to try to stick it and keep it for air drying for about a minute or two. As you can see, I have stuck the 4 cloths together. If you want, you can increase the number also, doesn't matter, and they are very rigidly attached together. Now what I will do is the same thing that we did before, adding it into alcohol. That was fold 1, 2 and a third one. Make sure the point is in the middle, a very strong point. And this will be this type of point. Just try to rotate it like that, just so that you get a good effect in the mid point. As you can see, the pointed area like that. Into this, I would add a drop of glue, super glue now. And take any of my colored straw. Let's say I take a green one. Little bit of glue inside. And then push the pointed area into the straw. And wait for about 5 minutes so that it dries. As you can see, we have waited for about 5 minutes for it to dry. Now is the thing what we can do. Try pulling the last one down. Like this. Then the second one. This is going to give a beautiful flowery effect to your sticks. A chromatography flower made by crafts. Let's do for the second one also the same way. Pull down the last one, the second one, and then as per your wish you can just fold it any way you wish to. And then collect a beautiful shining vase and add it into it, which looks something like that. And here is my vase into which you can add your two beautiful chromatographs design done, and a nice beautiful flowery vase ready for you. This is the handicraft that we have done using chromatography. One of the most important thing that I had done was using a tissue. In the tissue I had used again all my 12 colors of felt pens, and I had drawn it at the bottom and then dipped it into the alcohol, doing it in a circular motion like that for about half an hour, and the results were here. You can see how different colors are made and the effects for the chromatography on it. Thanks for watching, and if you like the video, please press the like button and then subscribe for more videos in future. Thank you.